And welcome viewers to 7 Days to Die Skyrim Homestead part 1.5. Now I've got two reasons for calling this 1.5. First of all, because it's an interlude between part 1, the small house, and part 2, the main hall, where I'm going to show those who haven't seen this game the zombies. And secondly, because I'm exactly halfway through the main hall construction. So I'm going to just quickly store my building material so that I have enough space for what's going to go down. Okay, my food and my water's there. I just need to go collect more food as well. Okay, let's get my sniper ready. Crossbow and my shotgun in case I do find shotgun shells. Okay. Alright, let's head out. I usually stock up more than this, but what the heck. It's life on the brave side. That's not my bike. That's my bike. Never leave your light on in this game, like I just did. If you look on the bottom left hand side, bottom right sorry, you will see there's a battery sign showing you how much battery power you have. There is a gasoline sign to show you how much gas you have, and a vehicle sign to show you how damaged your vehicle is. So when you're riding, if your light off, you're charging the battery. As you saw, it just went up by 1%. If you're riding with your light on, it doesn't really suck your battery, but it doesn't charge it either. But if you leave your bike just standing with the light on, it completely drains your bike. I just want to make sure I have enough food. What won't I need on this trip? Alright, I'm just making sure I have enough weapons. I don't usually use my guns against zombies. So I don't like wasting ammo, so I usually use my axe. I used to have a chainsaw, but just before part 1's video, I died and I lost it. And a chainsaw to me was the most effective weapon against zombies in this game. Because as you're using it against them, they just stand still and jiggle and you're killing them. They don't actually hit back, which is perfect. So, I didn't explain this game very well in part 1, for those who don't know the game. The reason it's called 7 Days to Die is because every 7 days, the blood moon rises and the zombie horde attacks you. So if you look on the top of my screen, beneath the northeast compass there, you will see we're on day 207. Now if you divide every 7 days, the next blood moon is on day 210. But that does not mean that there are no zombies. I will still stumble across zombies here and there. They just won't be in herds. Now, part 1 was this small house. Looks nice. Part 2 is the main hall. Now I've done the first floor, as you can see. This one is more like the Skyrim main hall than the small house was to Skyrim, with proportions. If you look at the picture of the main hall, you'll see the spread of the walls. There are exactly 6 sections to the side of the walls and 3 at the back, which I'll show you. It should pop up before I even start this video. Unfortunately, these columns in the center became a necessity, unlike Minecraft. In Minecraft, you can just build a floor and that's awesome. It will just hang there. But in 7 Days to Die, if you just build the floor, it will collapse if there's not enough support. Now I had these for support to hold them up, but when I got to this point here, everything collapsed. So I had to build this support to hold up that length, and I had to build this support to hold up the rest of the length. So now I've kind of visualized it with my frontal lobe, and it's going to work out quite nicely because I'm going to have the dining area with the fireplace. I'm going to have then the side rooms here with the big block in the middle here, and then the rear room is going to be in this section here. So we'll have the south trophy room, whatever I want to make at the back there. We'll have the east rooms coming through the side here, and the west rooms coming through the side here. And then the stairs will go up either side, and then we'll have to make an opening in the middle like it is in the game. We'll have to work around this column somehow. But that's the plan for the main hall. Now, because this worked out so nicely. Wait, before I take you down there. I can actually take you down there now. Remember I mentioned the cellar in part 1. So this is where my cellar is going to be. And because we had such a nice slope behind my house, we already have the cellar space. I won't need to dig. You can see how much effort I had to go through to support this, the first floor. I had the same problem. I had the same problem with as the first floor ceiling for the second floor, where I had to make sure I had enough support. But for my cellar, I had to make sure I had, actually just make sure I had more than enough support. It's got such a beautiful slope. I can do so much with this area, more than the Skyrim Homestead actually. These portions that peek out like this, I'll just cover with snow. Now this isn't in the Homestead in Skyrim, but it helped a hell of a lot when I had to go back and forth to build those supports. Now at first glance this might look like a train smash. I mean, there's the first floor. Look how much of a foundation we've got. But I remembered that I have to build on to the east and the west. So when I build on here, that's going to be hidden. And then it just depends how much of the foundation is showing once I've built on this slope moves up. So then whatever is left of the foundation this side on the outside, I'll just cover with snow. It just means that my foundation goes really deep, which is really awesome. If this was real life, I would have a really, really strong foundation. And the back too. The back's also going to have rooms, but there's less of a slope here, so there's going to be more covering when I'm done here. Unless I do something really nice to hide the foundation, be a bit creative. I'm not too worried about it not looking exactly like Skyrim. And then, yeah, this slope is beautiful. We are more closer to the slope than the other side, so once I build on here, it's going to just land here perfectly. So there you can see the outside sections of the 6 sections. You have the short, long, too short, long and short. Some nice symmetry going on there, which you'll see kind of matches the... And I was quite proud of this part. This part that juts out here, which is... You'll see in the picture it does the same thing at the Skyrim Homestead. So when I measured... Before I even built this whole length, I measured the 3 sections. So that was already measured on the inside. Because I needed to make sure that when I was done, I had some form of protrusion coming out this side, which it did very nicely. So we're going to go up another level, and then we're going to build the roof up there. I need to stop walking so comfortably backwards because I'm forgetting I'm in zombie mode. So yeah, my spotlight's just shining the wall there. So that's part 2 coming up. So back to the interlude, which is showing you the zombies. I'm going to just drive around because they won't be around my homestead right now. It's not day 210 yet. Now I've set up the game that one full day takes 20 minutes in real time. So we're already heading close to 210. I'm not sure if this video will reach 210. That will be like a 40-minute video, which is crazy. But I'm hoping to find one or two zombies just to show you what it's like. Now I know this map pretty well, so I think I'm going to head to the police station. There should be some nice juicy zombies at the police station. Now, like Minecraft, if you spend enough time in one area, the monsters get worse. So you'll start off in the beginning with a normal walkers and whoa, lumberjacks. Those be them lumberjacks. Oh, and there's a dog. You know how long I waited to get those canines. Now, if you don't like animal cruelty, I suggest not looking at this video. Because I'm going to be killing me some dogs, some zombie dogs. Now there's a hard way to do this and an easy way. The hardest way is to use your axe, which I like to do. Because then you have to go forward, wait for them to hit you, step back, wait for that swing, bash them, and do that a few times. That's alright when you have one zombie. When you have a herd like this, you can go to option 2, which is your firearms, and waste your ammo. Then you have option 3, which is my favorite, which is this. But now watch my bottom right, you'll see how much this damages my vehicle. Boom! 3%. 3% from one zombie. And that might not even have killed him. Oh, there's a dog chasing me. And I've got the whole hounds. And I'm out of here. And I'm busy bleeding. And I need a band-aid or something to stop the bleeding. I need to do that in a safe zone. Now, oh, and I'm poisoned with radioactive poison. I will fix that now. The reason that took me by surprise was I forgot that at night they're damn fast. They run. They run at you like they're running the zombie Olympics. Alright, let me just fix this problem I've got going on here. Okay. Shit. And I'm out of here. Luckily that dog did not bite me. But I would be crazy to stand and fight. I'll be honest. That dog is out to kill me. Now in the daytime, zombies are much slower. They walk like Dawn of the Dead. They're like really slow. Like now it's morning, the sun will rise. And I'm not going to go in my Skyrim house because that will just lead them into it and destroy my beautiful creation. They will not destroy things unless they're coming after you. So I would rather come to my fortress where I've got these beautiful spikes. And as a coward, I will stand behind my spikes. Okay, let's just see if anyone's actually followed me. I need to actually just take antibiotics to get rid of that infection I had. Alright, let me not stand by the ramp. That would just be stupid. It's like leading them up the ramp and into my fortress. I built that ramp for my bike because I didn't know how else to get my bike out of this. Oh, I hate this jumping thing in this game. God, they needed to make a better jumping mechanism. And here they come. Look at that. In all their glory. 3 dogs. Oh, in the spikes. Sorry for you. And in the spikes. And let me get my crossbow out so I can help you along there. Daryl's crossbow. Now there is a Walking Dead add-on where you can actually get the characters from Walking Dead. I haven't seen Daryl. I've seen a few others like Maggie and the Chinese dude. I forget his name now. I haven't watched it in a while. Glenn. That one. Like many side characters. Who's growling? What's going on? Many of the side characters, the mini bike is obviously inspired by Daryl, and so is this beautiful crossbow, although this crossbow looks nothing like Daryl's awesome one. So now, for those of you who want to play this game and get it, please build spikes around your fortress. It is like the best thing to protect you with. Like you just saw now with the dogs chasing me. I mean, I would not have survived that attack. There's no ways I could have, in my wildest dreams, have survived that attack. This is not Resident Evil. This is not whatever other zombie game you can think of where you are fully packed with weapons and ammo and like so much stuff to like destroy a whole world of zombies. This is not like that. Alright. This game you really fear for your life. You run, you don't fight. That's why when I was building the Skyrim house I put off zombie mode, but unfortunately I realized that by turning off spawning of zombies you're actually turning off spawning of animals too, which is like you kill the animals to cook meat. That's what this was, charred meat. That's like my livelihood. That's what I used to eat, to live on in this game. Fortunately there was still some deer around and some pigs which I killed, but they don't respawn. So I'm hoping that by doing this video and having zombies respawn, I will then have a lot of deer when I put off zombie mode when I play again. There's a lot more trees than when I did my last video. That's because I needed a lot more trees for the first floor. Let's go around this way. Going to the police station was clearly a bad idea. Now, at the police station, when you play there long enough, like I did, you get these police zombies. They are like big, obese monsters that, when you kill them, they explode. Sort of like Diablo 3. Those big demon monsters that, when you kill them, they like rise up in the air and explode. Similar. But if you're like, oh man, if they splatter on you, full on radiation, low health, everything, you've got to kill them from a distance. This is where I started. You can see by the spikes. That was my first home that I've abandoned. Because when I found the fortress in the north, I was like, whoa, that's a big house. And then I built around there. Oh, lumberjack. And I hope he's the only one. I don't see any others around. I could ride into him, I suppose. Or not. Oh, the aiming in this game. Oh, I hit your leg. Oh, I hit your chest, I think. Oh, I hit your head. Oh, you did though. Oh, you're on it. Oh, look at that. Much like Resident Evil, space is so precious in this game. So I only take the bare minimum of what I need. Like something I like really know I will not find again. And a fire axe I make myself. As with that other stone axe, which is so pathetic. Now I've got some airdrops here, but I'm expecting a lot of zombies to be around them. I don't know if that one lying there is dead or not. I suggest I find out. Every time I get off this bike, I have to check that there's like nothing around. Yeah, he's dead. I promise you, in more ways than one, that this game is probably more tense than Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7, yeah, maybe in the beginning it was a bit frightening, but you get used to it. You know what's going to come eventually. You know there's a story to it. But 7 days to die. Oh my crap. You don't like know where they're gonna come from. In Resident Evil, you're in a house. They're either gonna come in front of you or behind you. Maybe under you. But I mean, 7 days to die is just so vast. And there's so many of them. Like you just saw that horde. Like, oh my, oh, like that. Like that. You do not want to walk into that. You do not want to walk into that. Although that would be a nice amount of experience. I just need to fill up with some gas. Do you see how slow they walk in the daytime? They have like no... Why is my bike on fire? Oh, I need to fix this bike. I don't think I have the material to fix it now though. No, I don't. So, you know, I'm about to lose this bike. Hello! Now this is a lumberjack zombie. I take it all lumberjacks look the same in this game. Did I hit his head? I'm seeing those others. Oh shit, okay. Now you see, that's what I don't get. When I hit that other first one, I lost 3%. I've just hit 2 of them and I've lost nothing. Oh, and there's a whole troop coming from me. Boom! I lost 1% there. Oh my word, they're still alive. Like the toughest zombies in this. Okay, no, the policeman is the toughest. Boom, boom, boom! Yeah, it's kind of like cheating, but what the hell? Oh, there was a 4th one. Oh, and there's more. Okay, I'm out of here. Boom! Well, that's dead. That cry he gave out means he's dead. Alright, let's not be completely chicken shit. Oh my word, another one! Okay, I'm losing this bike very fast. Oh my word. Okay. I need to go hide on a hill and like sniper these guys. Oh, you lost an arm? Did you lose an arm? The thing is, they know where I am now. They're going to keep chasing me and keep chasing me and keep chasing me. And I keep freaking chasing me. Where's my sniper? I only have 19 bullets. That's a long way to sniper. Damn it. Loo-de-loo, they're coming. And of course, like the Walking Dead TV series, I am now just attracting more zombies by all the noise that I am making, which is why the crossbow is preferable. What the hell was that? Okay, that officially freaked me out. I'm sorry, that just freaked the shit out of me. I have never seen a flying ghost zombie before. I cannot believe that just happened, and I will be rewatching my own video to see that. I don't know if that was a glitch or if that is actually in the game. What the hell? I don't actually see the other one. That must have been one. Oh shit, did you die? Oh, die, man. What is your problem? This guy's like a super zombie. Oh, it's evening. No, it's not 10 o'clock yet. 10 o'clock, I've got to get back to my base. Because then it's going to get real. This place is going to turn into a madhouse. And there's a dog. Oh, okay, I get the picture. Alright, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Whew. I do not want to like lose all my experience and weapons and stuff I've collected just in an attempt to be brave for a video. I am so sorry. Goodbye. That was crazy. It's not even 10 o'clock, and that is like when 10 o'clock you'll hear the sound that signals get back home. Where everything is just about to go dark. On Blood Moon Night, you will actually see the sky. There's like a red mist, there's like blood in the air. It's like just tells you this is one really bad night and you should rather stay indoors. I need to follow this path, because if I don't I might land my bike in some spikes, which I've done before, which is actually how I died the last time, by killing myself in my own spikes with no zombies on. Basically a suicide. Okay, next time I play this bike will be fixed. Okay. Alright, I think I will end off in that good scary note. I don't want to make this video go too long. But those are just a few. You've only seen the lumberjack and the canines for now. I'll try and make another video, next interlude between main hall and one of the side buildings, where I will actually show you a blood moon night and how crazy it can get, and why I will stay within this fortress that whole night. Because I don't care how brave you are, I don't care how badass you are, I don't care what weapons you've got, you will not survive out there on a blood moon night. You cannot. You just cannot. You have to have a fortress like this. This whole game is about base building to survive day 7. That is it. Nothing more. Anything else you do like a Skyrim house is simply recreational. But I promise you, you cannot show me how you can survive day 7 full blood moon night on day 208 such as mine, where I have unlocked possibly every monster in this game without a fortress. I mean, I was just driving down the street now in the wide open, and all I had was a few dogs and lumberjacks. When I show you my blood moon night, I will show you all the various zombies that I've unlocked just by staying in this fortress for 208 days. It is crazy. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching my video. Sign up to airentertainment.biz to follow all our games, our announcement, interviews and reviews.